and welcome back to Faith in the Valley with Deechi. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are well. So this week we are focusing on something that affects every part of our healing journey, and that is breaking old patterns. The Bible reminds us in Romans 12 and verse 2 to be transformed by the renewing of our minds. Because if our thinking doesn't change, then our patterns won't change either. Today's poetic reflection is titled Pattern Breaker, and here is today's poem. Sometimes we can be thrown back into a space where it feels so familiar, like a hand in a glove. We get transported to memories and events that we thought were good and full of love. Then we find ourselves bumping into memories that seem to take over our hearts and our minds. We carry the pattern from the pain of past into our future without pausing to pay attention to the signs. We fast forward to the present day, and the pain from the pattern causes us to spiral. God attempts to lead us to think differently, but in desperation, we cling onto a space of unhealthy survival. We cling onto old patterns because they feel familiar. But God instructs us in Romans 12 verse 2 to renew our minds instead. God is the ultimate pattern breaker if we surrender the past. His perfect will and purpose is what he desires to embed. In reflection, old patterns can feel comfortable and familiar, even when they are unhealthy, even when they lead us back into the past and into the feelings of past pain. But why? It's because these thoughts are familiar, they're comfortable, and they are the sort of thoughts that we have known for a certain period of time. But familiar doesn't always mean safe, and it doesn't always mean that it is right. Sometimes we return to old thinking without even realizing it, and we start to replay old beliefs, we react in old ways, and we expect the same outcomes. And then, before we know it, we find ourselves in the same emotional cycle. But God is calling us to something different, not just to leave our past behind us, but to think differently as we move forward. Renewing your mind means pausing when old thoughts arise. It means recognizing what is not good and what is not aligned with the truth. And it means choosing what God says in his word instead. God is not just healing your heart. He is transforming the way that you think. He is breaking patterns that once controlled you and which had a hold of you. But the thing is, this requires complete surrender. We have to let go of what feels familiar, and we have to begin to trust what God is building instead. We cannot stay in the same place and keep practicing the same thoughts. If this reflection encouraged you, then write in the comments below, I break old patterns. And may God continue to renew your mind and to guide you into lasting transformation. If you are new here, then please do subscribe to my channel for more help and encouragement. Thank you so much for joining me again today for another poetic reflection. And until the next time, take care.